muted. I forgot I was muted. Okay. You guys get to see me mess around for a hot second. Well, not see, but kind of see. Me mess around with the thing that says what song is playing. But apparently, you can now move groups together, which I guess wasn't a thing last time I was in Tuna, or last time I was in OBS. Don't know. It's a mystery. Like I said. Let's see. Can I? Anyway, welcome. Okay, let's see. Can I zoom this in? Let's see if I zoom this in, if it makes it better. Control plus, Alt plus, Control scroll. Oh, there it is. Control scroll. This is just my change log for High Metropoly, which is what I'm always working on these days. I want to pin this, and then I want to make a new one because I'm going to make changes today. And even if I don't push them to Git, because yes, this does in fact live up on Git. I shouldn't look at it. Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Let's get started. Okay, so where was I at last? What was I doing yesterday? So even though I'm technically working on this overarching project, I'm actually only ever in Crystal Township project, which is kind of a temp name, but kind of also not a temp name. Sometimes I'm gonna do weird things that are gonna be like sort of me just fucking around and being distracted. What I'm like, so I feel non-name. I don't think anyone ever mentioned that. Okay, so now once I've made let me just make a tile map. Make a home base tile map. Does this work? It does. keep pressing 8 when I really mean to press. I keep pressing 9 when I really mean to press 8. Okay, so that goes there. So this. And then okay, so it goes, you come in, there's the plains area that you see when you walk in, which is the beginning area. There's the hidden well, there's the forest area. And the forest area has cave entrance. Which will then have, on top of that, cave into the unknown. Cave level 1, version 1. I'm calling it version 1 because these levels will be like, they're not going to be randomly generated. I am going to be designing all of them. And when I design all of them, there's going to be variants to them. The only random parts will be okay, so that leads to that. Insert link to file. I wish there was a short key for that. It probably is. I probably just don't know it. But I don't feel like doodling around to try to figure out what it is. So let me zoom in a little bit so I can see better. Okay. Okay. So the forest zone. I guess I should make a locations folder. Under locations under 2.01 Township project. And then this gets renamed to locations. And settlements gets moved in. Settlements moved into location folder. And then structures removed from then I'm not gonna name the cave. Then I'm just gonna make a new folder and call it zones. Can I tab this? Okay, there we go. Oops, nope. Okay, so then cave level 1 will contain nodes, monsters, gathering nodes, monsters, treasure. Actually, I wonder, can how am I doing this? I'm doing this with okay, I think I have under images, catacombs. Is this always just called abandoned catacombs? Oh, actually, these don't belong here. I could rename them. Yeah, I'm just gonna rename them. Just that's what that gets renamed to. And this one is also gonna get renamed. It's also gonna get renamed. It's also gonna get renamed. Oops. Shoot. That's a PNG. Okay, so this one is useless. Why do I have this twice? Okay, this is an SVG. Okay. Catacomb. That's 2. Is it just not okay? It is just being weird with the. Okay, so then let me go back to this, and then I want to use Inkscape. Is it Inkscape? Is it Inkscape? Open, show and file extension, and then I want to open with, use app. Nope, not deep down. Let's see how but it is maybe not. Oh, that's what I'm looking. See, I thought it was Inkscape, but it's not. I think I did this last time. Okay, if I go into file, open, and then if I go into here and go, I think I want this one. If I go I think this is right. This System Explorer. Because there are other things in this folder, by the way, that you just can't see. Oh, okay. Okay, so in Dungeon Scroll. What is that? What is it I need to do to import? There's an import feature. Oh, import. Add a map? Oh, you need the pro version. I will be right back. Please hold while I swap out. Well, I guess we can just we'll just do this. I'll be right back. I've been muted this entire time. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I do that all the time. I do that so often, it's not even funny. But I've just forgotten that I've muted myself. And like, I just start talking. And now I'm upset with myself. You know what, we're gonna pretend like, and I only noticed because I happened to glance at my closed captions and I was like, oh, I wonder why they're not doing anything. Have I not said anything in a hot second? No, it's because I stopped talking. Okay, so then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna duplicate it. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do at all. 3 horizontal flip. Yes, I want to do that. There we go. Not the... Because I really want them to be down a level. And then... Oh, okay. And then these go over here. There's only 3 levels to this dungeon. Oh no, don't do that. How do I change the shape of this? Oh, there we go. Oh, no layer selected. There we go. I guess it will do what I want it to do. Jack, I don't know what you want from me. It's just another cardboard box. It is literally just a different cardboard box. How do I get rid of something? Nope. Where's the erase tool, my friend? Stop it. He's being a menace. Just a regular menace. Oh, erase. Haha. The thing about doing things in... Oh, I know why it's not still there. Haha. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. If I press... Okay, it does switch it back. I want to make this space bigger. Make that too wide. And I want to erase this doorway here. Go up there, nothing is there. But I want to put another set of stairs. Oh, actually, you know what we could do? Better plan. Select tool. Select that, delete. Select that, delete. Stairs. Oops, don't do that. Why can't I figure out how to do stairs? Oh, I know what's happening. I figured it out. And then it's going to be another set of stairs. Oops. Oh, okay. Can I move this? Can you let me move this? Can I delete that? Yeah, I can. And then if I add another, and I want to duplicate. Oops, undo that. Do that. And then if I turn that off and turn that off, I'm going to take the rectangle tool is here. Oops, don't do that. Damn it. Can I make a... Okay, no, don't do that. There? It's like having this... Okay, and then erase, and then I want to erase this wall. Oops, nope. Okay, so then where's the stairs that I just put? So they're here, so I need to put stairs right there. I'm like pointing at it on my screen so I don't lose it. Why won't you let me put my stairs in? Why are you doing this to me? Oh, I know why. Never mind. There we go. I don't like the way the erase tool in this works, but that's okay. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Turn that off, it goes away. Okay, cool, we're good. Come on, you can do it. S. That's probably good. Okay. Cool. Now that I did that, turn that off and that off, and that on, turn that on. Always allow. Export. Was I not just in this folder? What the hell is happening here? Why are you like this, computer? Why do you make my life difficult? Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. I wish I could number these, but I don't think it'll let me number a GitHub folder, which is kind of obnoxious. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Images, catacombs. Level 2 ISO. Level 3 ISO. I might change those so those don't all say, but we'll see. Just out of curiosity. I don't think I like Dungeon Scroll, even though I complain about it for like 5 minutes while I'm working on it. Okay, let's go back to what I was actually here for. Oh, yeah. It just takes forever for it to load, which is kind of suspect. It's only 3 floors. Not like a very big dungeon. It's the first one that the player gets put into. It only has, let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, anyway, I will figure that out later, because then I have to figure out what monsters are on each floor and all that jazz. Okay, so let's go back to the roadmap. I got wildly sidetracked doing that. Okay, it does in fact go to the correct place. Okay, let's see. What is this? It's always broken, and I never know why it's broken like that. Okay. Okay, so once I do the cave exterior. Actually, let me just change this to exterior cave. Actually, it's a catacomb. Okay, so the plains and the riverbank. Okay, let me go back to my map again. So fast. So once I do that, okay, so then level 2 consists of 2 consists of what? Oh, level 2 is just the township. Just the township. Oh. Accidentally press 5, which is the short key for what I wanted, which is actually nope, which is actually not what I wanted. Okay. Okay, so once they've die when I press enter. That's not what that does. Oh, that's a nice little. I can do a hex code. Let's go find a hex code. Mm. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, maybe I'll do that. How do I change the font color? I can't read that. I need a different color. Let's see, is that better or worse? It's not the worst. Okay. Find text container. Background color, make it purple. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Anyway, that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. I'm just messing around with things now because I can. Okay. So that's township level 1. So okay, so let me think about this. So when I'm building this game out, I need to figure out how to do JSON files into Godot. That's the important thing. Or that's the bigger task that I need to sort out. Are you gonna let Godot open this time? Where's Godot at? Let's launch Gridless. And then let's also launch. Okay, let's go back over here real fast. Let's see. Ah, here we go. Okay, so in the docs, the real question is okay, so is enable data, JSON enables data from converted into strings, example JSON data send to ABC, JSON string send the data to retrieve data variable JSON.new error JSON string receive data print array if data is received or else print unexpected data else. You can use parse string using statistics method, but it doesn't allow error handles. Attempts to parse JSON text. Okay. Yes, I can. Okay. Make a new folder, call it JSON. Okay. Okay, let me minimize this. Go here, go there. There should be a new folder, new file. Player starting. Okay. That's for when I'm putting it in. I figured it out. It shouldn't have taken me this long to figure it out, but you know what? We're gonna just go. We're gonna accept that my brain was a little slow just now. There it should be, and then I put a comma there, comma there. Maybe? Why is this saying it's property? Oh, duh. I know that. Why doesn't it like that? Oh, okay, fine. Fine, fine, fine. I was being stupid and forgot how to write JSON files. Can I only put one to the J? Wait, what? No, that's not true. Maybe. And I'm gonna take that, delete that, save that, and then in there, and then I'm gonna go here and go saves. I'm gonna do that. And that should be correct. And then we go format section with JSON language, and that should get it. Haha, I figured it out. And it was only a basic JSON file because my brain literally had forgotten how JSON files worked for a hot second. It's just been so long since I've actually manually written one. I was just like, how does this work? How does this go? Okay. So I actually think this should be. Actually be that. Delete that. And then delete that one and make it that. And that should be correct. And then. Okay, so it goes. Base stats is a dictionary. And then within that, there should be a thingamabob. And I close that. And then I press enter. And then if I format, that should be right, because it should go right. Base stats, bracket, curly bracket, first set of stats. And so that might be overkill. Might have done that wrong. I feel like this is gonna break something. And I also feel like I have a thing somewhere in my life. I should look up how to import this into before I get wildly too far ahead. I know I have it somewhere. I just don't know where it is. And I don't feel like looking for it either. Because what it is not the catacomb. How about if I just search every JSON file I have? No, I guess it's not gonna. No, it's fine. I'll just do it the way that I just want to do it the way that I open grid list real fast. Test project, go to export. Export as. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Okay, window thing. Close, one page dungeon. Let's pull this back over here. I can close out a dungeon scroll. Oh wait, I think I saved. Did I not save? Save. Cool. Oh, interesting. Don't care about that. I'm just curious about the other. Okay. Save and quit. Go back to Obsidian. Make it big again. Go back to the roadmap. Zoom back in. Okay, so that's what got me sidetracked was the. Okay, so let me think about the player loop. Okay, let's go. I think I had this somewhere. Is it open on GitHub? I don't think it's on GitHub. I do not think it's on my repo on GitHub. It might be. I doubt it. Like 7 months ago, I made the JSON files for this. I don't know why I just recreated this. I'm such a dumbass. I have to like edit some of them because they're not like correct. Like, I wonder where that is. That's here. See, I did this before. I'm like, I know I did this. Um, See, that's how I thought I could do it. I don't know why it wasn't letting me do it that way before. Cause I don't know. I'll figure it out. Yes, I want that workspace to be there, guys. Don't freak out. That's unimportant right now. That is not what I'm here for. Okay, so I'm here because I wanted to figure out. I'm here because I wanted to. Okay, so let me minimize this. Minimize that. Minimize that. I know I have it somewhere. I know I have it somewhere. It has to be in. It to be somewhere. Where did I put it? Sometimes, like that's my one down. That's what my biggest problem is my tendency to exist in like 10 million different little projects. And then when I try to like combine them into one project, I like forget where they are. This shitty one? Haha, it is. See, I knew I existed. Okay, so what is this? I don't think this exists anymore. I think I deleted this because I think I said that I didn't. Oh no, maybe. Is that what I wanted? I don't think so. No, it is. It is. Okay. Okay, so once I get there, I want to. Okay, so once the township has been. Well, I think. Okay, anyway, that's not important. That's not. Let's not get sidetracked. Okay, so once the abandoned. Okay, I need to. Let's open the quest line one, I think. Game start. Choose starting gear. Choose blah 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 blah. Choose one of them. Choose starting class. Okay, and then I have like a list somewhere of starting classes. Archer. Oops. Archer. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. And actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab this. One, two, three. Campaign. pages. I'm gonna copy a bunch of stuff that exists in this other document over to this. Because go back. Oh god, it's like it freaks out like all the time as I'm doing this. Like I don't know what's happening. Look at it. Like look, like it's just like it's having like a whole ass fit. Okay, anyway, back out of this. So once that's happened, the thing I just like my brain just is not thinking. Oh right, setting up start and the, which leads to okay. Let me think about this. No, I want this on a new tab. God, it's so frustrating that it does that. It's so frustrating that it does that, and I know why it does it. I just don't love it. Is it under 6 that I put that? It is. Okay. Night. Lenses. Wait a minute. There's 4, that maybe 3. Right. Answer. Other. Old. Copy that and I need to copy that over here. Oh no, I don't. No, I don't. Actually, maybe I do. That means I need to give myself. Whoops, come back. Don't freak out. Weapons. Projectile weapons. I need to go look at my thing about magic. Go look at my thing about magic. So this is gonna give me D Okay, so then that goes there. Then that goes there. That goes there as well, because they also have two-handed weapons. Actually, I wonder if I should do. Out of curiosity, let me just do this. Okay. And then ungroup this. Okay. Okay. Obviously, Paladin. Obviously, that goes to Paladin. Also, so does Lancer. Arcanist. Let's see. That's right, it's not coming from Archer. It's coming from Skald. Why is that happening? Definitely hit the wrong button. Hunter, also Skald. This is obviously like super not specific. Why does it not let me? Come on, like stop freaking out. Please stop freaking out. I just need you to like. Oh, that's why that keeps happening. Why won't it do that? I don't want this to be italicized. There we go. I was like, why is it not letting me do that? But it just, I was like, I know there needs to be a backspace somewhere. I just couldn't figure out where it needed to be. Okay, so Arcanist is up there, Bard is up there, Hunter not up there. And a Hunter is up there, Occultist needs to be up there. They're not secret, I don't think. I just think that if you just do 2 of them, it'll be like, hey, you get this thing. Okay, Spy Master. Where? Why does it keep doing that? Why does it keep doing that? If I press 5, I want to go there. Why is it doing that? What did I do? Oh, I didn't know I could do that, but that's not what I want. Why are you doing that? Why is it so squishy? Why is it doing that? What did I press? What did I press that fucked this up? Is it because it's going through a bunch of other things? No? I guess I can just move cleric. There's no particular order that they are in. Why are you doing that? What did I do? Guess I'll just keep double clicking until I figure it out. I have no idea what I did to make it decide that that's what it was gonna do. Trickster is going to be Pugless. I just think it's funny. It's called. I think I turned some feature on and I don't know what it is and I don't like it. I would like it to go away. Tactician is Knight and Lance. Okay, someone is over there. Okay, let's see. I don't given one to Trickster. I have Valkyrie. I haven't. Witch and something. YRI. Kind of. Oops. Witch and something. I can't figure out what the other something is. Witch and Cleric sounds fun. Bring to front. Okay, so then Detective is right there. Gunslinger is over here. Hunter is not gonna job. Hunter, not a job. I forgot where I just moved it from. Gunslinger, Hunter, Spymaster's down here, Summoner's down here, Tactician is down here, Trickster's down here, Valkyrie, War Mage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then so it goes Bard, Arcanist, Hunter, Occultist, Paladin, Rogue. Bring to the front. Grove. Scholar. I have to figure out where to put scholar. Scholar still hanging out. Warlock is also going to back up. Or alternatively, in my mind, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's an extra one here, but there should be warriors also missing. I know I have other ones too, so like so that handles that for the time being. I think I accidentally duplicated that. I don't think that it actually existed before I just did that. Let's see. How long have I been streaming for? Oh my god, 3 hours. Should I keep streaming? Probably not. Should I call it quits? It is 11:30. Probably not a bad time to call it quits. And I did get stuff done, even if it wasn't the stuff that I planned on getting done. I might keep working, just not on stream. I know my computer freaks out when I'm streaming. Oh, see, there's a bunch of other ones. See, I knew. I was like, I know there's a bunch of ones that I don't see that's on my that I know is on my list. I'm like, I know that I have a bunch that are like hidden somewhere. See? Okay, so let's make these exist. I'll probably change some of these. Only unlockable via specific quest for achievements being accomplished. Oh hey! Welcome! And here I was thinking about calling it quits. How are you? How's your night been? How's your holiday been? Because I realized today was a day off for like every other person but myself, and like I kind of forgot. I've been like, did I write that twice? No, I didn't write that twice. I just didn't finish the sentence. Maybe my light's just really bright. Nope, that's not right. No. Okay, undo, undo, undo. Okay, let me, yeah, there we go. No, okay, did I go back far enough to get that right? Yes, I did, okay. I was not paying attention when I wrote that, and I wrote the wrong thing, and it was like, no, you can't do that. I'm typing faster than I can see. And I also can't spell for shit. And certain words are similar spelling. Insert rogue. Alchemist. Alchemist. Insert. Wait, what is this? Archer. It's a blessing and curse that I have like the vague idea of how most of these work. If I didn't, we'd have like an actual problem. And not like an actual problem, but like, oops, nope, don't do that. Ugh. There we go. I before E except after C is so fake, except for when I need it to be not. Okay, there we go. That's all of them linked, I think. Good job, me. And what I want to make new note that's Starter jobs. I wish it would stop doing that. And it's not jobs, it's classes. I did that again. Actually, you know what we'll do? Rename. Hmm. Advanced jobs. Oh wait, rename. Jobs, and then specialty jobs. Yeah, so it's okay. Yes, that's exactly how I want to do it. That's exactly how. Oh, so it's Obsidian. It's such a funny. It's not. It's actually not that fancy. It's super funny. I just have a bunch of plugins. Not a bunch of plugins. I have some plugins. All Obsidian is it lets me write in Markdown. Like this looks like a fancy chart, but like in real life, it looks like. You're gonna fine. You're gonna make me click the actual open as Markdown. In real life, this pretty chart. Let's see if it loads. Looks like this. Like it's literally just a text document that I just made pretty, and then I was putting all those links places. That's just a unique code. I don't know why the plugin I use generates one, but it does. And then this like gives it the drawing and shape and all that jazz. I didn't write that; it just does it itself. Oops, nope. Go back. Um, open as drawn. But like for the most part, I exist in like text documents. I literally only exist. I've happened to be doing roadmaps and shit today. But it literally just imagine like if you opened like a text file, like text edit, and instead of saving your document as .txt, you saved it as .markdown or .md, and it would literally open up in this program. Like I'm pretty sure this thing also opens up. But I just love the Markdown. Like Markdown is just like, everything opens Markdown in some form or another. Um, so like this same thing, these same uh Act One, like this Act One document, I can also open up in. Let's go look at VS Code. Um, let's go here. Let's go story. Let's go to Act One, and that's what it also looks like. That same thing. Um, Only it's missing the image because I'm not rendering the image in this. I guess I could theoretically. I I open this with preview. Open to slide? No. Um, but it just makes it look prettier. Like that's I just have a plugin that lets it. Actually, why isn't it? Like it should put the link to this up there. Cause it should say that. I wonder why it's not. Well, let's try one other place before I complain about this thing being weird and broken. Because I'm mostly opening it up in Obsidian anyway. It doesn't actually matter if it doesn't open other places. Please let me pull that to the side. Oh, actually, maybe I shouldn't do that. Oh. But I mostly just use it. So, like, instead of putting everything in Google Docs and Google Drive, where my internet may be shitty and I can't access it, I just started putting things locally, and it lives on a little thumb drive. I would show it to you, but like, it looks like that. Like, this entire thing exists on this little USB drive that I have plugged into my desk. Oh god, oh god. I knocked my keyboard cover over. And so now it typed a bunch of random shit on the desk. Let's undo all of that. Anyway. And I just carry that around with me. Because I was working in a coffee shop that had shitty internet. I gained a cat. Let's see what it does. It's currently fighting with my headphones. Wait, stop, Jack. Wait, I'm trying to free you. I'm trying to free you. Um, Starter classes. And I also, weirdly enough, keep a weird change log, which is the other thing that's always open. Because I forget what I'm doing sometimes. And so I found by making notes as I go about what I did and what I added, I sort of can keep better track of what I was doing. Hit and miss, whether that's actually helpful or not. Hit and miss whether that actually is helpful. Oh, god damn it. Control Shift C? Yeah. I always forget what the button is to redo it, because no one ever, I rarely use redo, so when I do, I'm just like, what the fuck button is it? Bard, Hunter, Arcanist, Occultist, Rogue, Scholar, Warrior. And you're gonna go in there even though I don't necessarily want you in there. That's fine. Because Warlock is the only one you cannot start playing as. Or I could take out. No, because I have them set up the way I have them set up for a reason. Because that gets me thrown weapons, that gets me projectile weapons, that gets me deities, that gets me magic and casting. See, but witch, I could just take out witch. We'll see how I feel. Oh god. I'm yawning. Look at him. He's just sitting. He just stands on my lap sometimes. Like he just stands here. Like he's not even doing anything. He's just standing here, just hanging out with me. Okay. Okay. So you choose starter class, starter classes, starter weapons. Um, Township. Once you get to the township, township is the second thing. A town management. Town management. Oh nope, I didn't spell it. I was like, I think I spelled management right. I'm so used to writing management as MGMT that whenever I try to spell management like in real life, it just doesn't function. Like I cannot function to spell management. That's a bright color, but we're gonna go with it. Oh, hot mulligan. Am I back around in this playlist again? Okay, so gathering resources. You need to gather the building materials. Deliver to request. Deliver to NPC or site. Deliver to NPC or building. Oh, actually, deliver to NPC is gonna be one. Or you can deliver to building site. Um, yeah, see, it doesn't do it on this page. It's something I did on that other tab that I fucked up. Okay, so if you deliver it to the building site, then the player must manage mini games. No, no mini games, not mini games. I actually hate mini games, like quick time event mini games. Tetris? Lightweight Tetris. Lightweight Tetris plus match 3. Jack, what are you doing? Jack, what are you doing? Jack, what are you doing? Non-quick time mini games. Building. If you knock it over, Jack, and you get mad because you startled yourself, I'm just gonna laugh at you. I want you to know that I'm just gonna laugh at you. Like, what are you trying to do? It's a box. A box with my empty headphone case in it. I'm not gonna stop you. Don't look at me like that. I'm just saying. Okay. So the town management consists of you gather buildings. I'm like trying to figure out the various systems for this game. It's not that many. It's like very tiny. Actually, I should probably pull this down. So okay, deliver to NPC if it populates the township. In X amount of time. In X amount of time. NPC is unavailable during this period. Jack, what are you doing? Are you just being a menace to be a menace? Come here. Come back. He's just being a menace to be a menace behind me. He's just like, how can I menace today? How can I menace today? And then he does. Okay. Gathering, building. Do I have a thing about forging, mining? No. Okay, so let me grab this. What do you call woodcutter goes to a planer? But like not a planer. Plane. Is that planer? I guess it's called wood planer. Wood shop. Wood shop, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I did it again, and I don't know how to undo what I just did. Wait, yes I do. Maybe? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I figured it out. I'm just gonna get smacked in the face with his tail for like the next however many minutes. Oh, are you not connected? These points not connected to this? Okay, that just stays together. And then I just do like this. Send it back. Are you just gonna be in the way this entire time? I mean, it's fine. It's fine if that's what you want to do, Jack. I just need to know. I just need to know if that's what you're doing over there. If you're just deciding that this is where you're gonna hang out. Day it's Monday. It's like, what day is it? That's how my day's going. And I have to go, what day is it? I literally cannot recall. Okay, let me think. What other system exists within this game? I feel like in the README I had this. So establish town, new NPC ribbons. Items, job notice board. Okay. I guess I should figure out the notice board. Nope. Okay, he's just drinking water. We're fine. So I'm like looking like, what are you doing, Jack? Okay, that holds that together. Okay, so I need there needs to be two more woodcutter, a forester. So then I need two more. Okay, so I can't do that. Let me find text. Let me borrow this text. NPC wood shop. Wood shop. Blacksmith sauce. Okay, so, but I do know this. I do know that this person. Okay, so this goes up here. This bubble. Secondary NPC here after X number of zero. Okay. Into shit. Bring to front. Bring to front. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it quits because it has been 3.5 hours. This isn't the longest I've streamed, but it has been, like, as someone who's coming back into streaming, I don't want to like burn myself out. And I did get a bunch of stuff done. Like, I got all the JSON files, sort of, like, not all of them, some of them set up. Um, they now exist. They now exist. Even though I realized after the fact that some of them already existed other places. That's fine. We don't need to think about that. I feel like 3.5 hours is a pretty respectable amount of time to stream, especially considering I've been working most of this entire time. I think 90% of this time. Plus I made that really cool map. Well, sort of. I'll mess around with it some more. Because I have to recreate it in Godot. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow will be an entirely Godot based day. And I'm just trying to figure out how to get those temp assets that I'm using to actually function the way they're supposed to function. Even though they're not built for Godot, they should work in Godot. And I refuse to believe that I fucked up one set of tile maps. Anyway, calling it a night. It's been a pleasure. I got stuff done. I will upload this maybe to It's funny. I still have this like to-do list that's hanging out at the top that I just have. I just, like, pretend that I don't see. Pretend that to-do list doesn't exist. Um, but I'll be back probably tomorrow around 8-ish again. Like I said, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, that's Jack. I was like, what is that noise? It's Jack. It's always Jack. Anyway, good night, everyone. Hope everyone had a good holiday. President's Day, I think, is what the holiday is. And I will see you all tomorrow.